Hi, my name is Bonnie. I came to Dayton from Shanghai, China in 2008 as an exchange student. Now I'm a grad student at UD and I'm a navigator. My grandma is a Catholic. I've been to church many times with her when I was in China. But to be honest, at that time, going to church is just like a family thing, and I wasn't clear about the real reason I need to go there at all. Several months later, after I got to Dayton, God introduced Chris Holliker into my life. And through Chris, I met a lot of young life people and navigators and become friends with them. One day, I was invited by Chris to attend a community prayers night at her house. That night, I saw lots of people at different ages got together, pray for each other for more than 1 hour. To me, that was really amazing. People there looked so serious. They not only pray for themselves, but also pray for others. More importantly, they all deeply in love with the same guy, Jesus. It was totally a new experience for me, but it's interesting that I didn't feel strange about it at all. And somehow, I think it's pretty cool because it sounds like something full of thanksgiving, hope, and love. And to be honest, at that time, I wasn't very clear why they all loved Jesus that much, but I didn't ask anyone about it as well. Maybe because everything was so new to me and I just didn't know where to begin. I think it was the second time I attended prayers night. Chris gave me a Bible, and she and other people put their hands on it and prayed for me. And since then, I began to read the Bible and ask questions about it. Sometimes, my Christian friends and I will have interesting arguments. But the good thing is, I never lost my desire to know more about God. Sometimes, my Christian friends just had no idea how to answer all kinds of my weird questions. So they tell me, try praying for myself that God will let me get closer to Him, and God will help me to know more about Him. So I did, and I think it really works. In August 2008, I accepted Christ, and I'm so thankful that God gave me the opportunity to be reborn again. The old is gone, the new has come. Doesn't that sound wonderful, like a happy ending in a fairy tale? However, we all know that we live in a real world and it is not a fairy tale. Becoming a Christian doesn't mean our life will become perfect. In fact, we may have more troubles in our life since we are not willing to be conformed to this world. But don't be afraid, my friend, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Also, don't lose your hope, my friend, for in hope we were saved. And don't forget, we can always get tons of powers, wisdoms, and help from reading God's words, from our prayers, and our Christian friends. I am so thankful for my friends. I love you guys a lot. The last thing I want to mention today is, becoming a Christian doesn't mean we are perfect. In fact, we are all sinners and we make mistakes since we are all just ordinary people. But at least I know that my goal is very clear. I want to be a good disciple of God, and I want to be more like Jesus. That's why I pray that God lead me not into temptation, but delivers me from evil. And that's why I pray that God helps me to bear the fruit of spirits, such as love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, goodness, and self-control. I know my goal is very hard to achieve. It must be a lifelong learning process. But I also know I am not alone. God is with me all the time. He loves me and He will never leave or forsake me.